law school, going through the first semester and the only test you have is your entire grade. You only get one shot.
If you are the type of person that reflects back on what happened and how you can improve, that is a recipe for success. What makes a good lawyer versus a bad lawyer? What makes an excellent lawyer versus just an ordinary lawyer? The biggest differentiator is the facts.
Any tips for the LSAT? I know
LSAT.
it was a while ago.
The biggest thing that helped me with the LSAT is getting the rhythm down. So I have 52 plus exams, and I will wake up every day at 8 a.m. and then go through the entire testing format all the way till 2. Because that's what the real testing center is. So wake up, get ready, go to a library, get a room, sit down, open up the test, actually go through the thing timed, including the lag time, and then finish around like 1 or 2. The whole 5 hours, rest, and then review the exam. And I just do that again and again and again. So my body, the rhythm, the bowel movements, the energy, the focus, everything is synced. It's not just about like how smart you are, but actually your whole body, your mind, everything.
What do you think are the fundamental skills to support success in the legal field?
The ability to elicit information. Most of the time in law, the law is the same. So what differentiator, what makes a good lawyer versus a bad lawyer? What makes an excellent lawyer versus just an ordinary lawyer? The biggest differentiator is the facts. So a good lawyer would be able to get better facts. And you might say, well, the facts is just reality. It's just the truth.
Yeah, whatever the client tells you, right? Yeah.
But what is truth? Did the client really tell you the truth? Is their memory foggy? Can you create new truths? What is this truth from the other opposing counsel? Learning how to gather and prepare good facts, I think is the biggest differentiator.
If you did lose a case, what does help you? Because obviously in the beginning, if you just start out first year and you lose your first case, how do you get over that? Like not thinking about it all the time, like your mental health.
The same heat can harden clay or melt wax. If you are the type of person that reflects back on what happened and how you can improve, and you're not gonna let that hold you back, and you're gonna keep on going, that I think is a recipe for success. A lot of times when I file a case, sometimes secretly I almost wish that I get challenged. Because then I could see, okay, well this strategy didn't quite work. Oh, this is interesting, this is curious, let's see what we can learn from it. There's definitely a good place for failure, and you need to celebrate that, especially when you're young.
They say learning law is a different language. Going through the first semester and the only test you have is your entire grade. That is so much pressure. You only get one shot. And it's the same as, doing a case.
In the case of immigration law, sometimes it's such a simple case, like a change of status. It's so simple. But if you do it incorrectly, you do it off, their visas gets canceled, they get separated, they can never come back. There's drastic consequences. You mess up in school, you mess up in any time in your life prior to this point, it's just a demerit on your transcript that nobody ever really looks at ever again. It's only your own ego that is a little hurt. In the real world, if you mess up, lives, companies get ruined. It's a different type of responsibility, but it comes with great power as well.
Recently, especially on TikTok, there's been a lot of controversy for law students or associates posting about their personal experiences, like day in my life. They don't expose the firm, but you could kind of see the environment. So how do you feel about this?
If it ends up harming your mission, you shouldn't do it. So for example, confidentiality. We expose every single client and everything they tell us, that harms their case. It harms their rights. It harms the whole process. So that is not good. Personally, my conviction is that I want to make transparent our entire firm and our process and our vision, our struggles, our success, because we want clients to see us for who we are. And we want the people who want us to hire us, and we don't want to work with people who don't like us the whole way we are. And any lawyer could put up a website and say, we do all these things, we're great, we're top rated. But when you work with people what are they like? What do they sound like? What do they believe? Do I share their values, their style? And it's so hard to know that from text and from just what people say. But if you watch videos, if you could see their growth journey for 4 or 5 years, then you could, okay, this is somebody I would like to work with.
I love it that a lot of law students are helping so many pre-law students. They never expose any information even about their firm. It's all very confidential. No one knows where they work. But I know that a lot of people are getting a little bit of clapback. What is your view on it? Like, do you think that, you know, even though there's clapback, should we still keep fighting? Should we still be helping people at the end of the day? It's transparency for anyone that wants to go into the legal field.
This almost sounds like a civil rights issue, right? It's like, should we fight for it to let people know what law school is really like?
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Yeah, down with the facade of the law school. Show what people would really like. These law schools are charging such a high tuition, right? I thought it was really expensive in my day, $30,000 a year. But that's a joke now. Now it's like $60,000, $80,000 a year. 100,000 a year.
Yeah.
And what is still the same professor in front of a classroom with a blackboard. He doesn't know how to use technology, teaching about old case law that's like 30 years ago. Like, what is so expensive about this experience? There's so much things that's hidden behind the veil that I love the fact that there's young people who are in this arena and showing people.
And then why do you think big law firms, besides tradition, why are they so against stuff like this?
Because it protects them. Just hire us, we're the big name, nobody else is like us. But when you actually go see, it's like, oh, nobody's here at the office, right? Like you're billing us 140 hours a week of you working, and I don't see you guys doing anything. So I think it's just like a fire that if used well, it could really benefit the firm. But if it's used poorly, it can really be devastating at the same time.
That's all the questions I have. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you. Cool. Very good. You're a natural.
Thank you.